Hi, I'm Cindy Manchester and welcome to Chinowth Cohen Realtors Elite TV. Today we'll be visiting with William Franklin and learn a little bit about Tulsa's Art Deco architecture and a new museum. So stay tuned as we view some of the area's finest homes. Joining us today is William Franklin. We're in one of the most historical Art Deco buildings downtown, William, and thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
We are in the fire alarm building, very close to downtown, and Tulsa has a very large collection of Art Deco architecture.
Yes, we were definitely blessed when the city grew and boomed. It was at the time that Art Deco was hitting its peak. And like I said, this building in particular is very special because of the Art Deco friezes around the top edges and the designs and stuff in it. A lot of times they would pick designs out of catalogs, so you would see this design in one city and another city. But this building is really special because it was custom made. All the friezes were unique and one of a kind to this building.
And this building was built in
1931.
So that was that on the tail end of Art Deco time period then?
Actually, the 20s is when Art Deco just started really rising up and becoming a well-known style. But by the 30s is actually the peak of the Art Deco period. If you look in the old movies and stuff, you'll see the backgrounds were just full of Art Deco things and stuff like that.
So tell me your definition of Art Deco architecture.
Well, basically, Art Deco is modern art of the early 20th century. Again, they didn't call it Art Deco during the time period. They started calling it Art Deco by the 60s, because then they looked back on it and said, okay, this was a unique style and design during that time period.
Interesting. And I'm curious, because this is obviously something very interesting to you, that now you have this vision for an Art Deco museum here in Tulsa. How did that come to be?
Yes, well, I'd been looking for something to do in particular for myself. I've always loved Tulsa. I'm a fourth generation Tulsan, and I've always loved Art Deco. A few years ago, I was asked to do the Mayfest poster, and I did it in Art Deco style. So that kind of brought it to my attention again, and I thought, oh, this will be a great idea. I can start an Art Deco museum. So I've started gathering friends and people together who are like-minded, and we're working to have fundraising events and things like that to get the ball rolling on it.
Well, I think it's a great idea. Again, Tulsa has so much Art Deco, and it makes sense that we should have a museum.
Absolutely.
So tell me what the next step is and what you're doing to realize your vision.
Well, we've been having some fundraisers and we're getting our organization going, and we're also finding out who has the different collections in town of Art Deco pieces. We're also, this coming year, going to have a first gallery exhibit in one of the local galleries, so we can have a display. Even though we don't have our first building yet, we can still showcase some Art Deco. And then hopefully after that is when we'll get a space dedicated to it, and then we'll just keep building and adding on from there.
How fun. And you just had a ball.
Yes, and we're going to have a ball each year, and we just had it in a Gatsby picnic down at the Harwilden Mansion, which was a lot of fun.
That is a lot of fun.
And there again, at each one of our events, we'll have a display and a showcase of Art Deco things and exhibits and stuff like that.
I used to work downtown, and oftentimes I would take people on tours of downtown Tulsa, which is just, to me, is just fascinating. So for our viewers who would like more information on not only the museum, but information on Deco in Tulsa?
Yes, just go to our website, decopolis.net, and if you want to, there's a little link on there where you can sign up for our newsletter. And once a month we'll send out the different things we'll be doing, maybe have a movie night and the Deco ball and the picnic and stuff like that.
Perfect. Thanks again.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
It's been fun. Tulsa has a wealth of Art Deco architecture. I urge you to get in the car, drive downtown, come by and see this building as well as many others. And stay tuned, we have some beautiful homes for you to see.